So you're probably wondering what I am doing here today. So me and a buddy, what we're gonna be doing is we're gonna be test driving two vehicles because I'm considering purchasing a Gladiator Rubicon and my buddy's considering purchasing a Wrangler Rubicon. So today we're gonna be out here just kind of test driving here on Sahara. So we're gonna see how everything turns out. So, and possibly work out a deal. What is this one going for?
This one,
dude, I just spec'd it out for 63. How much is that, like a lift kit and all that stuff, man?
it just kind of depends. They have different kind of, I don't know exactly. They have all kind of different lifts and stuff like that. Kind of specials and stuff. I don't know.
What do they normally spend, like 15 grand?
I mean, it depends what you do to it. Yeah. Like if you know, you go tires, lifts.
No, I'm talking
rims.
about tires, rims, all
That's
that.
what I mean. If you go everything, it might be a little less than that, honestly.
You got one of the gears, and you kind of see. So the re-gearing, all it does is changes the ring gear and the piston. I'm sorry, the ring and the pinion gear in the differential housing.
So does all that get changed out?
So they change the ring gear and the pinion. So they're going to pull this open, take out the drive shafts, and then they're going to change the two gears inside there. That pinion is the one that attaches to the drive shaft, and the ring gear is the one that sits right inside here, which disperses the power.
Yeah, because I was watching some YouTube videos. Because once you lift this up about 4 inches, this is no longer straight. So does all this get aligned?
Correct.
Okay,
so what
perfect.
happens is when you get basically a 2-inch lift, even a 2-inch lift is going to have a different short arm in the front, because anytime you lift a solid axle vehicle, you actually bring in the wheelbase. So to counter that, they give you, well, depending on, if you're going a 4-inch, you're right on the place where you actually do like a long arm.
Yeah.
So it stretch that back out. So for example, if we go over to this build on this Demon, and this is another build right here, we're working on with the old man Inu progressive brakes on there as well. You can see it's replaced that lower control arm to stretch that wheel length back out.
Yeah.
So this is the build, not for customer, this is for the showroom. And this Demon build right here, the Evo long arm kit replaces all of the long arms, or replaces them and gives the long arms for more adjustability. And this one, of course, we switched over to the King Racing full coilover.
All right.
So pretty impressive work. And of course, this one has the Dana Trax 1-ton axles on it.
That's a little bit beyond my scope. I just want to. I just need
show
to
you kind of the setup here.
Yeah, I just need to make sure when I do that 4.5-inch lift, everything is done correctly. Where I don't have any problems.
Absolutely. Yeah, the 4-inch is most likely going to replace the arms on there. Do you know what brand you were thinking about going with?
I think it was Country. Was it Country something?
Rough Country?
Yeah, I think it was Rough Country. Yeah.
Rough Country is not bad. When you start getting into premium vehicle, something like a TerraFlex works really well because that's a really nice high-end builder. They pair it with Falcon shocks. Typically, it's a nice brand. The Mopar is only a 2-inch, so that's probably not going to be enough for you to give you that look that you want.
Yeah.
You can still clear the 40s with it, but that 4-inch lift kit can look pretty phenomenal.
I mean, it looks. I'm gonna get one of those things that come out too.
The automatic running board,
Yeah, I don't really know too much about trucks. I just know what I like.
Yeah.
But I also want to make sure that when I build it, I have no problems.
Correct. Well, you're in the right place. I mean, this is a place full of Jeep experts, myself on the product side and lifestyle side, and of course our parts guys and Adam, our ambassador.
Yeah.
Because, you know, there's so many people who just want to slap on the tractor. My 4-door is here, my 2-door. Got a custom interior.
I love these advanced tires.
So it's a real sick diamond pattern.
Now, does this actually serve as a rock slider?
It is a rock slider as well as the step. I like this in particular. The Amp Pro is nice, the one that's on the Desert Storm one.
You're gonna be paying a lot more money for this. I don't want to pay that. I think it's over. We are in the back here of the shop, and the manager took us back here. Was kind of showing us the lift and how things work. And I just want to say, man, customer service out here is great. So right now we're just kind of see how the lifts work, the type of lifts that we want. And they're running the numbers right now based upon the spec that I want. And I'm kind of pondering, should I keep the truck, let the truck go? But you know, the truck was actually built in 2009, but maybe now's the time to let that truck go. It does have about 80,000 miles on it, just hit 80,000. And if you guys are interested, let me know in the comments below. I think I'm gonna get rid of it probably for 7 grand, or I might not even sell it to a private party. I think I might just take it to CarMax. Let me know if it's a better deal, if you would rather just put it on the open market and deal with, you know, people that want to haggle and try to beat you on my price, or should I just take it to CarMax? Let me know in the comments below.
Looking like, so you have that classic black.
Okay.
Notice the overstated bold look of the Jeep Gladiator. Now this is the highest trim, which is the Rubicon, so it is the most capable off-road truck in the market, gentlemen. So
Hey David, can I ask you something?
what's going on, brother?
Why are you selling cars, man? Have you ever thought about selling houses?
Oh man, you know, I've actually done a lot of things, but I actually work construction too.
Dude, you've been a good sales guy for houses,
Thank
bro.
you, my man.
I'm serious.
Appreciate that. It's like too late to, you know, people want to trust the people that are selling stuff too. But yeah, what do you think? 1 to 10, Chakits? What do you think?
I don't like the power on this. I think it's just weak, bro.
Sure.
I just like the way it looks,
Okay.
and I gotta get a new truck.
Awesome.
And out of all the trucks, mid-sized trucks,
Yes.
I like this the best. So,
Beautiful.
I'm sold on the diesel.
Yeah.
already.
well, I'm getting a diesel regardless. But I'm saying, do you want to drive this? Because what happens if you might want to buy this instead?
I won't.
Oh, you won't? You're definitely going with the Wrangler?
Yeah, I'm going with it. I don't have a dirt bike to haul.
Yeah.
We can get you one.
No, I'm good. I'll break myself in half on a dirt bike.
We'll just get you a 4-wheeler.
I have definitely never had something like the total.
But you know what? At least this is good. It's a little bit tight. Because when I rented a Wrangler, dude, it was like wind tunnel. And I was like, what the hell?
What was that, soft top?
No, it was one of these, man.
Okay.
Oh, really?
3-piece. Yeah, it was like,
And it still had air coming in?
I know that.
I'm miserable driving it,
Yeah.
but I look great.
But now as you get older, man, you got to be like, okay, if I'm gonna spend the money, it's got to have this, it's got to have that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I've seen a lot of people say the new JL and this the JC. I'm trying to put my
Oh.
hold it.
Bro, you don't need a seatbelt. You good?
Oh, shit. Put the camera on me, bro.
You want me to hold it, gentlemen?
It's like, so check this out. We just drove the Gladiator, and that was what, a V6?
V6, naturally aspirated.
Okay, so here's the thing. I actually wanted the diesel, and the reason why, because I wanted more torque and more power to it. That one, I wasn't really feeling it. So now we are in the Wrangler, which is John is going to purchase the Wrangler. However, this one's a diesel, so I'm actually going to test drive it and see what the difference is, okay? Oh, this is the thing that you were talking about, John.
Yes, sir.
Oh, okay, yeah.
And you can go up to about 60 miles an hour on the highway while retracting it. But it does have a sensor, so when you hit 60, it will not allow you to push that button. But the convenience of just being able to bring it down.
You know what? On the low side, I don't really feel it.
Okay.
But on the high side, it picks up. You know what I'm saying? So it's like when you start, it ain't going like 0 to 60 in 5 seconds. But like on the higher RPMs, it feels like there's power. So the question is, should I actually buy it?
That's for you to answer.
That's only because of you guys out there. Because here's the thing, I couldn't buy it if you guys didn't subscribe to this channel. So thank you, I appreciate that. So now we got John. He's test riding this thing now. So
You really gotta like press the pedal.
yeah, wait till you get the steering wheel. You see what I'm talking about?
Yeah, I see what you mean though.
Yeah, you see what I'm saying? It's weird, dude.
Yeah. It's like, it feels like you're on water.
Exactly.
This vehicle does have water fording abilities, so
Damn, this is
30
yeah,
inch
this is
traverse.
It's
Live.
I mean, how do you like it? I wonder if you can tighten up the steering wheel so that way you don't have that problem.
I mean,
You think it got power? It's not what I
I
expected.
have like 720 in my truck right
That's what
now,
I'm saying.
So I'm like, it's hard to compare that
Yeah.
for me, but I don't know. It feels fine with street tires. The only thing I'm worried about is
When you lift it, like
when
I
you
said.
lift it, put 40s or 37s on it.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Now it wasn't doing that now with the Gladiator,
Okay.
Oh, really?
but I don't know if it had to do with the tires. It had to do with the lift. You know what I'm saying? If it was a longer axle, I mean, I don't know.
I don't know if I would want to drive this 70 miles an hour.
You
With how
know,
it goes like, whoop.
an accident.
Yeah, I don't know.
Man, you talking yourself out this deal?
Maybe.
Hey,
I was pitching at you.
Hey, no. Hey, you want to know something?
What?
Dave's meter was like, yeah, I got these, but now it's going down. The ticker's going down. Ticker's going down. Ticker's going down.
Like I said, if we had an off-road excursion place to really showcase what it's built for.
Yeah.
You said we got gas. Can we just go on a trail?
Yeah. Well, you know, unfortunately.
You said yeah.
Man, if I had a better option for you, I think this is that white, the Arctic white. So
Yeah.
unfortunately, it has the evidence on this one.
I'm just joking, man. I'm not gonna take it.
Oh, I get it.
Yeah, we just like to have fun.
Oh,
All right, so what we did was we pulled over, and what's gonna happen is John is gonna ride now, and I'm gonna ride in the back, and we're gonna have David drive it because we noticed the steering wheel kind of feels like a boat. So I don't know why it's feeling like that. So we're gonna have him test drive it, see if he has the same reaction too as well. You know, I'm gonna come on this side. It's just weird because every time I was in Hawaii, we never had this problem. Wow, the back does have some room, so I'm happy with this.
A little off, but I can feel it when I start to pull up on the acceleration.
Yeah,
So,
it's almost like a boat. So we just got done test driving the Gladiator Rubicon and also the Wrangler Rubicon as well. Out of both the vehicles, I definitely do like the Gladiator. That's definitely for me. I think my buddy is going to end up getting a Wrangler. Now, however, we did test drive the Wrangler, and what we noticed was the steering wheel. It was almost kind of like driving a boat. So he's kind of pondering on it right now. And the reason why I'm getting the Gladiator is because number one is I always wanted a truck that had 4 doors and also obviously the back of the bed because I do have a dirt bike. But there's something about the Jeeps that look really cool, okay? Especially when it's lifted. However, I also want to go off-roading too as well. And I also started really getting into camping. So that's the reason why I'm looking at it. Now I did spec out a vehicle, and the spec came out to a total about $68,000. That's without the lift. So I'm kind of pondering on it if I want to spend that kind of money. So let me know in the comments below if I should do that. However, I have not lost sidetrack on buying an apartment building, so keep that in mind. So I'm still stacking for that too as well. If you have not had the chance to subscribe to this channel, go ahead and click that subscribe button. Give me a thumbs up and also leave a comment below. Other than that, until next time, check you guys out later.